The man picked up an iron pillar and used it as an arrow. He easily pulled back a giant bow that required 10,000 pounds of force. He waited for the right moment, then let go the bowstring. Instantaneous terrain change. He ensured that the floods would never threaten the village. He immediately went to lie down and sleep. This village had been under his protection for hundreds of years, ever since he met a young girl from the village in his youth. The girl, who was closest to him, tragically fell ill. He learned that her wish was to see the stars. The man lifted her with both hands and promised to shoot the stars down for her. Unknowingly, the man became the village's guardian god. Now, the man decided to leave the village and participate in a hero selection. If he won, he could earn a huge reward. With the money, he could renovate the entire village and make it thrive. However, a little boy was worried. He thought the man might not even make it into the final round. After all, the capital had gathered many famous and powerful heroes. But his father told him, "The man is stronger than you think." 8 years ago, the Demon King's army invaded the land. The nearby villages were all destroyed, but their village remained unharmed. It was because the man stood on the outskirts with his bow, aiming at the Demon King's army every day. Although he never shot an arrow, the army was too intimidated to attack the village under his protection. The boy was still uneasy, but his father opened the window and pointed to the streaks of falling stars. In an instant, the boy realized they were arrows shot by the man. The arrows were so fast that they appeared to be almost magical in their precision. But that wasn't all. The man also had the extreme ability to see over the horizon. Besides him, there was only one other person who had the eye of insight. Her sharp senses and caution made her always strike first against enemies. However, recently, the boy noticed his all-seeing eye was starting to degrade. Perhaps, in a few years, it would become useless, and he would be an ordinary person. To make use of his abilities while they lasted, he agreed to join the team and requested to bring along a winged fairy. Though the fairy seemed to have no combat skills, she helped him maximize his eye of insight to its fullest potential. On their journey to their destination, a snake dragon targeted them. When the man saw it, he immediately prepared for battle. He planned to shoot the nerve cluster in its throat the moment it opened its mouth, buying them time to escape. However, to his surprise, 29 remained completely calm. She told the boy not to worry about fighting. She had already arranged for a bodyguard. The snake dragon was soon defeated. The boy watched in disbelief. He knew there was someone on the roof, but he never expected that person could also spot the snake dragon's fatal weakness. And she did it effortlessly, delivering a fatal blow. This made the boy relieved. At least she was on his side, not his enemy. But the real question remained. Could the giant truly pass the selection with so many powerful opponents?